I'm here. I'm just kind of keeping myself up, which I probably could be sleeping right now. And I know how to take care of myself, and I'm feeling my every move. And I'm got this pen and this more ink. And I'm listening to some YouTube, writing some notes, looking at some shit. Serious out here. And yeah, some things aren't familiar. And what is familiar? That's the problem. A live video, low access is different, but figured out a way to continue to make some live videos. And so I'm going to continue to take care of myself through my own interaction with making my own pages and groups. And I just plan to keep on keeping on, because I don't have to worry about a thing. And I'm not. I care so much about myself. Some people watch my videos, some people don't. I don't know who some people are. Some people I may have seen before. They have not really seen, they have not really known. We don't know anybody. But one thing is separation. And that is obvious, and that is apparent. And separation means so much. And one thing I can say is to allow that separation, to know that I'm black. But it's not a joint venture. But I understand some things. And I've been seeing a lot of this stuff, and I'm just so happy, and I'm privileged to know it for myself. But it's much more than I already know. The pursuit of happiness, where it has been misinterpreted even to me most recently. But I had to bring it full course to let people know, okay, now, you talking all that talk, you're saying all those things, but it really does matter. But I'm out here, and the weather is cold, and things are being handled accordingly. I'm looking at some things like civilization, destroying civilization, skill competition, or something that I find important to look at. I just put this together from my own little site just right now, immediately. Independent but forbidden. Independent but forbidden. Independent but forbidden. Independent but forced into black advancement. Circumstances, challenges. Again, I am black, but that's not my joint venture. But again, I just came up with that, but forbidden. So I have stuff that I do for myself, and I'm going to keep on keeping on. Know this. So I look at sharecropping in troops, and separation and differences in offices and politics. Irreconcilable differences matter. But I want my own. I want more than just my own, though. I want you to stay the fuck out of my problems. I want them to get the fuck out of my way. I want to stop having to be associated and pushed into ways that are causing slavery. And I'm going to learn about the redistribution of pain. because it's a problem. The unkept promises, the deception, the economic withdrawals. And you know what? Co-signing is a terrible fucking thing. And it could contribute to bribery and trickery and the humiliation of so many things. I know it. I'm so sorry that I asked my dad to be a co-signer on a car from a place at a bank that were terrible to me and to him, and which contributed to, I believe, someone trying to attack him and abuse him. Oh, yes, it is. But see, there's more than one problem out here. And so I'm living my life, and I'm feeling every bit of what I'm going through today. When I talk, the highs and the lows right now of how I feel with this headache I have. When I discuss something, when I talk about, I'm having a perfect time right now through my struggle. And I cannot shy it away and take the blame off of myself. I have to check myself now, understand what I've gotten myself into, and understand the growth, the heightened senses. People know what to do and how to do it. And I won't allow anybody, and I will not allow anyone to attack me and make me have a mental health or a mental illness. Because I promise I can learn. And when I learn, I'm going to learn. And when I know, I'm going to know. And when I don't know, I'm going to say it. I'm not going to pretend. And I'm going to let it be known. Hey, you know what? I have to hear that again. There's something that I missed there. Oh, okay, I got that. But can you explain it? Because I really don't know what you're saying. I'm not about to be out here acting like I know it all. I'm not going to be out here like I know what the fuck you saying, and I don't. I'm going to know. You're not going to false flag the fuck out of me and abbreviate stuff and oh, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, yeah, you know, this and that. Boom, shock, block of the bam, womp, womp, dump, dump. What is the fuck does that mean? I'm not in your group. I'm not about to sit around and go there with you. Tell me. And is it the same thing every time you say it? When you say it again, is it going to mean the same thing? Because I may say shit 1,000 different ways. Straight up. So be careful. Be careful. You should have cared already. And so I have my problems. And isn't that about so much of others? This is about me recognizing real. I'm out here with nothing to cover me. It has gotten so ugly to the point where these people sit up here and say anything. They walk up to me driving a car that don't even, they civilians. How they civilians driving somebody else's car, coming up to me in somebody else's car, wearing somebody else's clothes. Okay? Using somebody else's radio, toting somebody else's gun on a car that they have been sent off from somebody that don't give a fuck about them, apparently. Trying to control me and stop me from living my life. Worried about what? And then to believe that I've lost my mind, as if I can't sit down for a day or two or 5 or a week. I'm going to take care of myself. They don't want me to have any roof over my head, and that is a violation of any law, any rule of any sorts. And so it's vicious out here. And there are some people that talk about how they have come to destroy. others' civilization. And they don't want to hear that shit. But you better, I'm about to say it like this, and I mean it. You're involved with things that could literally take your life. And you sitting out here playing around because you believe that all you have to do is play insane, act like you're not there, so you could just be floating around, what? Like some kind of what? Ghost? Oh, that ain't the only ghost out here, though. Better believe that. Like you're some kind of spirit. Like all you have to do is confess and all will be forgiven. Until you step to me with double jeopardy. Until you call the fake row of your own. Until all that is always being held in account. Some people are here to regulate your shit. Some people are not about to allow what you are doing. You have been misled because you are misleading. And you keep doing it in the job that you have. That's another problem. Oh, it's a serious one. You all are stepping into that politic in those arenas and those offices and those jobs. And you claim you know something. All while I was trying to learn, to be, to find, to become, to make a way, to live and to raise and to spread life. I was open. And I was trying. I'm not the same as you. I don't want to be the same as you. I'm not the same as them. I would not like to be the same as them. I want my own. And all of this constant problem over and over again is an issue. Sitting up in here holding myself together. Still putting in efforts any way I find that I can. Utilizing this phone. Happy of a $25 phone bill. Trying to make room and ways so that I can talk and do the things that I have to do. And still be myself. Watching this camcorder on my phone play the shit out of me. I make an 8-minute some video. They give me 6 minutes of it. And then I turn around and make a 30-minute video. This one is nearly this is at 12 minutes and 56 seconds. When I learn how to create my own, then I can. I don't have to build a relationship with anyone to do a service to create myself. But when I pay my money, that's it. I should not have to owe you. And here's the problem. Slavery, black people were the only ones that were not invited over here. Black people were forced. The rules were written. All these things were written that really did not too much or primarily involve black people. Everyone else was invited to the party. Black people were the entertainment. Black people had to. And if you don't believe it, what the fuck are you doing today? But black people still have wealth. I find a problem when people try to take over my life and tell me that I am not human and I don't have to be. And they make sure of it. They like to put someone in something and pull teeth. And you know, they all out here. I don't have glasses or contacts. So many of them out here strapped, super duper armed with other arms and contact lens and magnifying glasses and all kinds of things. And I'm just me. They come up to me, all star-studded, Some of them come to me without any credentials, and they try to control me. When black people have built something, and black people have the opportunity, but then black people run to their groups and should have the rules applied. But instead, the interpretation is this. You score higher because you get the more information. You score higher because you have whatever you have. If I want to be involved with something, then I have to get the information. My life is my own. And because you know that people are involved, they should know. You don't put someone and say, you're going to pay them all this money to represent a bunch of people so that bunch of people could not know. You don't let people have babies and trick them into calling them kids so that you can eat their kids and eat their generations to come, and so that they can be property and livestock. What you can't do shit to me. There's nothing that you can do to me ever or at all. Yeah, I'm not worried. You all need to start looking at what you're doing and stop messing around in people's stuff, because it is serious. And you keep crying and you keep fronting on some shit, but you still want their food stamps. You still going to their master. You still going to their master asking them for sharecropping, and you're not getting a goddamn thing in return. You shedding blood that you need. And because you need that blood that you shed it for them, you let them motherfuckers call you sick, and you're hungry. You're starving. You need blood. You're bleeding. But they get to diagnose you while you beg them for a seat at their table. Why not ask them for education? Make it independent. No strings attached. Talk about this shit. There is an admission process, and there's also an exit strategy. I do not have to fuck with y'all, and I'm not. This is me talking. I have to build my strength and rely on my own possibilities. I stood up and I had to sit the fuck down. You know why? Because I'd rather keep my energy in me and build it as I drain blood out of my body, so that I can know how I feel and get to know myself and have a relationship with myself that nobody can take away from me, so I can learn the steps to my strength through my weakness. Because through any of this, it means whatever it means. But my life is my own. So I'm over here taking notes. And I look at power. Land, not earth. I gotta check that. Fertility and growth. I have to have something for myself. And as I look at myself and I see how people go through things and they get stuck in their process and overwhelmed, because sometimes it's a rush and people get put to sleep and they're still going through the process and they know nothing about it. And then they have a stroke because they are feeling things blindly. And it is so intense and they have no control over it because they have taken something that has disabled their awareness from what is happening around them. And that is also blindness. But one thing is for sure, the winning blindness is also the capability to be able to see. There's stuff out here that have been awarded. Now people are on these rewards, but aren't getting awards. That is also a motherfucking problem. It's deception. And it's false advertisement. And those are unkept promises that you all are making, and it's affecting me. I've been there, but I'm here now. And a lot of things have nothing to do. They didn't come around until I left, until I walked away, until I decided to be on my own, until I decided this shit must not be for me. It's not. When I wanted to have something for myself. Even the shared experience, the shared opportunities, when I start speaking up and saying, them bitches ain't role models. They are fighting me. I want to talk to somebody real. I want somebody there. You say, when I call you, you going to answer. And only one that can do that for me is me. See, I have to interpret it in my own way and strengthen myself and rely on my own power. And through any expedition, whatever that means, through the travel and the journey, and through all the terrain and the rugged outdoors and indoors, I have to constantly be myself. Through my experiences, through my circumstances, through everything. But I can be a force of one, my own. I can be just on my own, the things that I have to be. And I can talk to others without having to connect and reconnect. I'm going to continue to listen to what I want to listen to and hear what I want to hear. And I do not have to believe it. And I don't have to accept it. But I have a lot of stuff that I have to handle. And it's real and it's serious. And I'm not about to sleep on it. And I'm not about to be a zombie out here. And I'm not going to drug it. But I'm going to be able to care for myself. If that means that I have to lie down and sleep some of the day through, or for days at a time, and get up just enough to try to eat something. I have no interest in the food that I have. It's fucking terrible. That is starvation. I am not starving. I have been accused of starving myself before, and I'm not. I have no interest of corrupting myself, poisoning myself. I won't hate myself. And when I have to urinate or pass some bodily fluids, I get up. I do what I have to do. I have to walk. I have to feel. But right now, I'm feeling something. I'm going through something. And some things may be lodged way in my subconsciousness. Or it just may mean I'm growing. And it means that I am growing. And I may not see these roots all at once. But I am building. And I'm out here. And I care about who I am. The date appears to be right now as I study different calendars and I look at something. I gained my independence. I don't have a job. I'm not employed with anyone. I'm not on public aid. Nobody out here running me. But it appears that it's a lot of shit. There's a lot of game being ran on me. And if there is such a game, then there are rules to every game. And that must be known. See, that has to be reminded. And some people are living that life unconsciously, intentionally, unaware. Someone once called it sincere ignorance and conscientious stupidity. That's intentional. Playing dumb. I won't be stuck on stupid. And I can grow. And I can heal. And I'm going to live my life. If someone is trying to have me trapped in a game, in a maze, or whatever it is, the rule is, I always have to have a map. I always have to know my way out. And it is my responsibility to learn how to read it. It's my strategy to know how to read it. The way that I want to read it is on me. That's what has me to know that I am independent. I don't have to read like you. I don't have to be like you. And you can't get mad at me because you don't understand my language. And your language was not the first language to be spoken to me. And just because I don't read like you, I don't write like you, does not mean that I don't know how to read. And it does not mean that I do not know how to write. What that means is that today is November 4th, 2025. The time is 2:25 p.m. Whatever post meridian or whatever that is, and I'm going to tell you something. I have me. And I'm going to learn, and I'm going to continue, and I'm going to grow, and I'm going to get way better, and more stronger, and brighter, and more black. My skin is going to get thickened. My hair is going to get much better. And if you don't like the way that I look, I don't care. You do not have to talk to me. Because I cuss, and I have, my cussing is a part of my grammar. And I have my own vocabulary, and I talk accordingly and accurately. So if you realize this, you better know, it won't kill you to not talk to me. You find something. This ain't a popularity struggle. This is not no goddamn beauty pageant. I've been through all kinds of stuff that pertains to wondering. I don't have an insecurity about me knowing that I can make it. Somebody want to be friends with me, that's fine. It's a whole bunch of brand new things out there. Oh, it's so many brand new things out there. Perfect things, actually. Born perfect. Never had to sit on your ass too long. Oh, nice everything. Beautiful, perfect teeth, everything. Tailor-made. Every fucking thing is out there. So, I have more room to grow and opportunity to be myself. I have to make it. I'm not dying. Shit else I could do, no matter how bored I get, no matter how much it sucks, no matter how, you know what, even if I just get through this day, tomorrow I know it's going to be much better because I'm going to have a little bit of money to buy some food. That's a fucking excitement. Entertainment. Yeah. It's much more than that. To have to teach you everything that I do and still have you to tell me that I'm nothing, I don't care, because the student won't become the teacher. You won't outshine me. And you know why you won't outshine me? Because I have nothing to do with you. I'm not in a category with you. And whatever information that they have, it is what it is. Because I'm planning to talk. I'm going to explain. I'm going to do what I have to do. And I'm going to talk it all the way through. Shit and all. Milk and all. I'm living in the pursuit of happiness. It's something they made up. I'm out here. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. Oh, yeah. And there are sirens. These motherfuckers out here are a mess. And they sitting out here and they act like they got it to fuck together. And they flatlining and doing all kind of shit all around here. Bullying. Not fucking knowing. Falling apart. Shaky. Strokey. Fucking gidgety and gadgety. Fucking weak. Smelly. Every motherfucking goddamn thing they can describe. With raggedy ass motherfucking things and tax right off the shit out of fraud, defrauding, and waste of their own government. And they mad. They want me to be a part of them. I'm not here to save your ass. I got my own deal. I'm going to shape and mold myself. I have tried many times to live my life. And this is more than me trying. It ain't no motherfucking trial. It ain't no upstaging. It ain't none of that. This is living. And I am life. And I speak life. I am Jasmine Renee Davis. I'll come on some other time, though, with a video. I'm out here. I promise. I'm learning. I'm trying to put something together to explain further. But this is what I can do on my camcorder. It ain't about impulse. It ain't about rushing and not having the proper data. I have to do this. There's some call it freestyling. I call it talking, making it make sense. I'm out here. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. And I speak life. I have me. But there is some notes there. Please, I'm Jasmine Renee Davis.